The story so far. Alia and Six have been looking for the roboticist Janiki Remba sent by Professor Miari to uncover the cause of the fall of Yox, which she believes is soon to return. But ancient memories found inside a robot led Remba to a different discovery, an ancient observatory, the Vault, which Remba believed could save the nebula from darkness. Meanwhile, Six has remembered a strange ritual in a stone circle. Can Alia's old friend Oroy help to uncover the robot's past? Also, Alia is due to return to Yox to present Miari with an incredible discovery. Oh, is that still the crown that I'm still keeping to myself? Hello everyone. Brookle here. This is part 11 now. Wow. It's a long game. Also, we did like 4 or 3 in a row last time. So what are we actually gonna do here? I think I've read the first one many times by now. I guess that's just the main quest. Let's just get into it. Oh yeah, we're on Albarez. I'm gonna check if we're recording in a few seconds here. Are we recording? Sweet, I think we are. Very good, very good. Remark. You know, Remba must have seen that figurine of Kibenya. He must have seen the goddess of mercy too, but he didn't think to take it to them. He was too concerned with his own finds. I wonder if I had met him, if I would have liked him. I know there's probably some plot twist somewhere. I mean, how old is Six? Did he really come out of the ground? He remembers coming out of the ground, so... What does coming out of the ground mean? I'm trying to think of a way Remba could be Six. Is that possible somehow? Like, did he go to the place we went to and just got turned into that? I guess it's possible. But he was tied up. Yeah, no. What happened to Six must have happened centuries ago. Doesn't really make sense. Why are we here? We can go to Oroy. I think it's faster to go this way, actually. Even though talking to the vendor dude is usually a good thing. Nothing good has come of this place in forever. Period. Is there anything we can do to free the slaves? I don't even know. Seems like the kind of thing people would want.
I heard a sound like someone dropping a bag of rice, or falling out of bed.
Alia, what can I do for you? Tell her everything. I found a strange metal hoop. A hologram came out of it. Let me see. I recognized it immediately, of course. The neck hoop from a robot. Oh, what? But it won't do anything without a core. It needs something to project. Wow. They don't have metal hoops. What do you? The last thing I noticed is badly made. Robots are beautifully delicate crafted machines. This is an Empire period copy. Or does he? Is it that rim that connects the arms to the torso? I don't know. I wanted to tell you something. Ask your advice about something. Oh no, not again. Just hear me out. We found an ancient hopper. Specifically designed to... Okay, are you hoping to sell it to me, Alia? Because I don't want it. It was built into a wall. So you're hoping I can price it loose? Six thought the hopper was used to record people. I wanted to see if it was true. To record people? I suppose that might be possible. If you got the eye to ignore the physical matrix entirely. Right, exactly. Sounds like you have no idea what you're talking about, Alia. Nothing unusual about that, except you normally hide it better. So where is that hopper? How do you feel about taking a short flight in the Nightingale? You serious? I'm terrified. I've never sailed before, you know that. 6 will keep us safe. It'll be like old times. You and me on an adventure. Old times weren't always good times, Alia. You always seemed to come out unscathed. Six will keep us safe. I'm not its primary user, but I guess it would try. So you'll come. Peer pressure, peer pressure. Let's do it right now before I change my mind. Be ready, mistress. So we left the surface of Elbereth. I didn't think we'd go back there, honestly. What was the place here? It was somewhere southwestish, or just south? Or was it? No. Not sure now. Aboard the Nightingale, Aura looks as thrilled as a child. Alia! Yes? I had no idea. The sky. You remember the first time we launched it? Not really. How did we get it up into the river? How do you do it now? 6, shall we show her how it moves? I would actually like to know myself. Thank you for this, mistress. Like, does it have any kind of propulsion, or does it just use the sails? What if you fall off the side of the moon, like on Elbereth, if you just walk off the cliff? Do you end up in the river somewhere? So, oh, that's the Withering Palace. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do it. Oh, come on. Do the thing! Oh, those are some twirly hoops at the end there. I'm just gonna let 6 autopilot here. Oopsie. Ignore the branch, mistress. Take the tiller. Take it. This is the place the holographic had mentioned. But why would anyone build a palace out here? Is everywhere you go like this, you have a strange hobby. Tell me you can hopper us back, 6. I can indeed, Mistress Oroi. So what is this place you brought me to? It's horrible. It was called the Withering Palace. It might have been fine once. The wellspring didn't always blow dust and sand. It's creepy, Alia. That's what it is. This gate doesn't open, but there's a way around. Can we bring Huang here too while we're at it? This way. I'll just bring her to the hopper. What's this? That's... I went down there too, yeah. First, let's show her these. I should take you to Renaki sometime. You'd like it there. I don't trust your taste, Alia. Ba 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 ba. The eye is there, Oroi. Is she gonna turn to a robot? I see it. This is pretty incredible. Maybe hoppers were more common back then. But to cut open like this? Cut open? Looks like it. This is a normal hopper eye, except it's been disemboweled. It's a hack. Honestly, I quite love it. So what does it do? No idea. I only just got here, Alia. Give me a minute. 6 remembers this place from before it was buried. I think the hopper here did something to the robots here. Seems unlikely. A hopper's like a mirror. Either it reflects or it's shattered and it doesn't, but it can't change what it reflects. 6 thought the hopper wasn't storing bodies. You what? Oh, you mean there's no physical refraction? You sure, 6? Quite sure, Mr. Solroy. Neural capture is enabled. That's pretty interesting. I'll see what I can figure out. And you can stop watching me. Oh my god, she's gonna turn it on by accident, isn't she? Silence, everyone. Artist at work. You'd better believe it. You'll still got no idea about this place? Nope. But there are several suggestive elements. And there's something else. Lined up. Over there. Passing right through the center of this space. Interesting. If we can turn 6 back into a human, that'd be hilarious. It's a hopper source. So the beam comes out of here and strikes whatever it strikes. And then carries it across to the eye. Alia, why did you bring me to this horrible place? This is some kind of method of execution. While you are correct, Mr. Zoroy, I believe there's more to it than that. Please, look again. 6, could you go stand in the middle of the space? Isn't that where the hole is? Between the hopper source and the eye, Mr. Zoroy? That's right. Don't worry, 6. She knows what she's doing. No, she does not. But I believe I find that acceptable in this case, mistress. So this hopper doesn't refract the physical stuff back, but suppose the dynamics still came through intact. Like the way some people record themselves as messages, maybe 6 was used to capture someone and that's what it's remembering. So you're going to what? Open 6 up? Like you did to 3? Oh, what? 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 See, the good thing about hoppers is they're physical. Every time they're used, they're entangled with what's already there. They get a bit scratched. What happened to 3? I thought it was an accident. Like the way a ship leaves awake in the water. So if this thing hasn't been used too much, we might be able to recover a few stray images. Hoppers shave bits off you, and what are you doing now? I'm concerned. Why did no one tell me this? It's more like a after image, but whatever. The point is, between 6's foil and the entanglement is the hopper eye. Might be able to get a few interesting resonances. And what happens to me, Mr. Zoroy? I have no idea. Ready? Wait, is this safe? For you, yes. can't just wipe my robot. I don't think that'll happen. What do you think, Six? Do it, mistress. Oh, really? Do it now. Why is Six so enthusiastic about this? Already done.
I don't exactly know what Oroi did, but the effect on the robot was impressive.
You... Oh. You are in charge here? In charge? I was held for so long. You won't imprison me again. You can't. Ah, so I see it is still here. Still working. How do you know if time even passed? My followers worked for months to uncover the secret of this device. If they could see me now. The glorious result. So this place is a prison? You don't know where you are? That's interesting. Your robot was able to bring you here without even telling you what it knew? Tell us what you remember. I remember everything. I am not a child. Show your respect. Oh, is she Empress material? You have a ship? Don't you know? Ah, I see that you do. Interesting. There are layers inside her here, layers upon layers. Who are you? You do not even know who I am. Has so much time passed since I ascended? Hundreds of years at least. The Empire fell. Did you know that? Of course I did. Okay. I felt it. Oh, fun. You really pick your robots, Alia. I knew this one had some kind of superiority complex. I didn't realize it ran this deep. But tell me, of my world, I am not uncaring. Has the darkness swept across the nebula? Is all lost? You told Remba about the darkness. You were Renba's robot and somehow you told him his dig site and his explorations near Mercy. He was obeying you. As will you, as you have done. You were buried on Yox. Do you remember why? Oh yes. As is the fate of all emperors, I was betrayed. I will not be betrayed again. Alia, if she leaves the beam of the Hopper source, she'll disappear. Empress, please stay where you are. Empress, please stay where you are. I don't take orders from you. Alia, if she leaves the signal, she'll stay like this. There's a ship here. Follow me. NK does not wait, Alia. Can you turn her off? If she came and stood over here, maybe. But somehow I don't think she's going to. Come, or I will depart without you. You heard your Empress, Alia. Well, that might be a problem. What have we done? What does that say? Stop laughing at me. Stop it. Like, I don't know, do I have to be somewhere? We just lost 6. What a disaster. Oh no. This will have consequences, I think. You do not want to be left behind. Stand still, please, Alia El Lasra. Are we gonna get 6 back? Oh no! What have we done? Roy is with me. She wants to go home. This is your ship. Do you not clean it? Apologies, Your Highness. Your worship, the boat seems watertight at least. Does it need to be? Though I would use a hopper. We're taking you home, Roy. You bet you are. I had no enough of your wonderful life. Now we sail for you. No, now we sail for you. Wait, what? Well, that's not... Am I still in control here? Can I just go back to the Withering Palace and be like... What? Sailing to Elbereth? Wait, what's happening? I refuse to sit down on Elbereth. The place is repulsive. You can go if you want to. Oh, NK is her name? Wonderful. I wonder if she just goes to Yux now, because I gave her the steering. That'd be hilarious, actually. However far I sail, these alleyways will always be my home. I want to know what happened to 3. Her Highness is refusing to come down. I don't blame her. I'm surprised you come back. I like it here. I have friends here, Oroy. You do, Alia. Don't forget that. Thanks for the ride, Alia. Good luck with your new Empress. Oh, whoops, I was gonna push A there. Good faith to you, Al-Asra. Good faith, Oroy. Good faith to you. Good faith. Small talk. What's happening? How goes things? The goddess keeps us strong. Thank you. Good faith to you. This is not a conversation. Goodness. I've never been over there. There's probably writing that I never looked at. Also, it looks just like ground on the floor. Or? Yeah, it must be ground, right? So, you actually can walk here. So yeah, NK can pretty much just take the ship and leave if she wanted to. What the heck is this path? There's something under here. It's a silver telescope, and we'll just snatch it. I would guess dates from the earliest days of the nebula. The maker didn't include any inscription on the casing. I'd guess this comes from the same source as the compass and the chart that I discovered in the Withering Palace. What? Must have been frequent travel between the two sites. This should help us work out where to look for the site. Ancient site in the waste. Really, just from that? That's kinda huge, actually. So without Six being out here with me, how do I hop her back into the Nightingale? This is super inconvenient for me. Now it's just you and me. Take me to my palace. Where's that at? Are we going to Iox or? Oh boy. What about the crown actually? Oh, you can just mash A and you get there. Oh, wish I had known that earlier. I don't know, some disaster's about to happen, I feel like. Just gonna walk in there and take over the place. Time to make some progress. Word. University of Yox. I've spent most of my adult life on Yox. Yeah. Look at this place. It's changed. This was a palace. A place of comfort and luxury. A place of respite. Now look at it. There's plenty of worse places in the nebula. To be bad is easy, to be beautiful is precious. I will require my other face. Alia, over here! Good faith to you, Huang. Now I can keep the crown a secret, though. You're well. Doing fine, Alia, thank you. I was hoping I'd see you. It's mutual, I'm sure. What can I do for you? Oh no. The question is, what can I do for you? I've got something for you. You seem in a good mood today. Come to the library, I'll explain everything. I was coming to see you anyway. Be sure you do. Laters. What was all that about? You really are a puppy, aren't you? What's wrong? What? Just because I'm coming to him, or what? She's just jealous. Why are you still helping me, NK? It's a good question. I'm not helping you. You are helping me. Turned that around on me. He's waiting for us in there. Any guesses, NK? None, Alia. Alia, you came! I don't know why you couldn't talk on the promenade. You'll see soon enough. I've come across something. It's not in my line exactly. I'm happy with my books. But I thought it might intrigue you. I'm listening. Only, well, does that thing need to be here? You mean 6? Could it wait outside? 6, would you? Alia, Elasra, I will be outside. That's better. What do you want to talk about? Alright. It's from a mention in the Annals of Maswai. I know I'll never convince you to read it. There's a part where the chronicler talks of a monastery of questions. The annals are generally considered to be reliable. I'm quite certain the monastery is a real place, but no one knows where it is. No one knew. You mean you found it? Not found it? Of course not. Oh, really? Only, are you a looper, Alia? Do you go to temple other than at funerals, I mean? I keep an open mind. But that's the same as saying you don't believe. The priest of the loop talks sometimes of a library, a place of great wisdom. A place where everything learned in one great year is held in trust for the next. It's the greatest treasure imaginable. The library of future knowledge. But you mentioned the monastery. Do you know where it is or not? But you mentioned a monastery. You think your monastery is a library? I think it might be, yeah. Surely priests know where it is. Surely, you would think. But say they didn't. Then I'm certain they'd be looking for it. I'm lost. So is the library. But the monastery isn't quite so lost. In the Annals, Maswai says the monastery sits within the eye of knowledge. I suppose I always thought that was a metaphor, but look here. In the margin, a scribe, a monk, has scrawled a picture like a squirrel with a tail. The ancients often used eyes to mean places in the nebula, like the eye in the cyclones. I never made the connection before, but I suddenly realized the swirl is a river. It's a map. It's a Huang, please. A swirl with a tail? It's a shape in the rivers. The ancients built their library there, and then took that river shape to a glyph in their script. The glyph that forms the word for knowledge. Did I know that? No, I don't think I did. Useful. Why are you telling me this? It's the library of the loop, Alia. The library of all that will happen. The library of all that can happen. You really believe this? I know it. That's why you should go. If you found it, if you read its books, you would have to believe then too. If I read a book from the past that describes the present, if I read that, I might believe. Then go, and I will be here to talk about it with you when you come back. I'll bear that in mind. You're my friend, Alia. I want you to be well, that's all. Why didn't you want 6 to hear this? It's the library of the loop, Alia. Their most precious and hallowed site. If 6 heard of it, they would find it and not you. You would never be allowed near. Thanks for the lead. That's it. That's all I had to say. I've got a few things for the curators. Glad to hear it. What do you make of this pendant? May I take a look? There's a compacted inscription. Now, I've seen something a bit like it. If I remember right, that was also inscribed. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, this is it. What's happening? This is the script from a fractured crystal charm. It was found buried here on Yox back in Miari. What? That's a lot of verticality. There's a few words. Hi, yes. Oh, Nebula looks hilarious. Wait, is that... Don't I have... It's a adjective? Wait, this can't be Nebula. Can this be anything else? Um... Hi? What is hi? Sun. I guess do, but this is not gonna be do. One of the highs is probably wrong. I give up. I'm going to have to come back to this later. Sundew, hi. You have any more like that? Let me see. How about this one? It was marked with a sliver from a crystal necklace. It was found somewhere, rather. This one is a fractured piece from an even longer. Wait, what does that mean? I? Is that a noun or maybe it means my, the first one. My following. Oh, this is you. I, you. But it's a number, isn't that like a 2 or something? Because it's second person. Does he have third person? Would they put like a 3 for he or she? What a concept. I'm guessing that means my. My give, my. And then there's another U at the end. Ah, come on. I mean, I knew that much. This is probably a U here. This. Oh, that means this. Oh, silly me. This, give this. No good, I have to start again. I'm pretty sure about the give and the... Where was it now? The U at the end, yeah. Wait, what's wrong here? This also has to be right. There's no way it's not. I mean, the this give doesn't really make sense. It's more like I give. I give this. That's all because I'm confident it says give. It's a noun of a verb. So the verb is all people. And then we turn all people into a noun. thing. Not impossible. I give this thing to you. I give this thing you. I give this thing as if you. I give this house. House and ring doesn't really make sense either. I give this thing you. Do you have any more like that? Let me see. No, nothing comes to mind. The curators will be most interested in the pendant, I'm sure. Take it. Good faith to you. I'll be back shortly. I don't know. Why is this a thing? Like, can't you just wait until I'm done talking to you and then you leave? Unless him being outside actually allows me to do something. He doesn't spend any time at the destination, he just kind of walks there and back again. The whole ordeal is just goofy. He'll be back any second. 5, 4, 3. Oh, this banister's pretty nice actually. Okay, I thought he'd be back by now. There you are, I think. I hope. What's he doing? Perhaps we'd better take a look. She actually calls me an Albereth fool. She's the only one that calls me Alberethian. Wow. I made some nice discoveries out there. Let's see them. I found the statue. Let me take a look at that. But I don't know what it means. This one is a phrase run together. Oh wow, that's new. Oh, and we got knowledge. Why can't we use knowledge? Oh, because it probably means learning. It's a verb. And then, gods? Does gods make sense? Wait. What gods do not learn wasn't? I'm sure my translation for do not is right. Oh, do not know. Is not. What gods do not know isn't. Interesting. I've seen something else like that. I think I also had some script. Now, where's that volume? Just show me all your bloody script. It's a sketch of a dented thin god effigy. It was found drifting around Elbereth. There's that follow again. So this is right. Oh, 4. I keep thinking this means follow. Wait. Act 4? Oh wait, there we have follow. It does mean follow. I'm not oh wait, follow needs a dot. We follow at the end at least. We could say it's act, but then I don't know. Act with no. No. Though there's one here. For those. Yeah, that's a plural. Oh, that's one word. I still don't know what that character means. The second last one. Give is for path. I have no idea what that character is. But it's a verb made of 2 words. I've got nothing. Give. Somehow that means give. Actually, it looks exactly like give, except it has life at the end. What up with that? Ah. I don't know, let's make it safe. God save those who follow. Sure. Got any more like that? It was a splintered devotional icon of an aimless god. What did that mean again? There's an upside down Q as well. Splintered devotional icon of the armless god. Oh, I thought it meant aimless. Snake. Yawn. Snake god. Separate. Is it the opposite of separate? Possible. Mixes. Possible. Bites. Also possible. I'm guessing it's not comes. Snake god. Bites. Let's go with bites. Snake god bites. Because I don't know. Found a book you might be interested in. Let's see now. This is ancient. I mean, truly ancient. Where did you find it? Can you read it? No, definitely not. I mean, I don't think so. It isn't that exciting. There's an inscription. I read it as, "Pray and love your people." Have you ever heard the word solicit before? Solicit? No, I don't think so. Another thing. think I can find this library? From a glyph? I don't know. But if anyone can, it be you. Have you looked through the Maswai I found? I have. And it's quite a find, I can tell. An early edition, possibly even one of the first. There's a lot of unusual material that's missing from later editions. Oh, really? Did you find anything particular in the book? So many things, I wouldn't know where to start. I was thinking... Does the Maswai have anything to say about the Heavens Vault? It does! There's a whole section about the wreck of the vault washing up. Let me see. Washing up beyond the knot of the rivers. I don't know what that means. Perhaps it was simply wrong. For some reason that section was removed when the book was copied and distributed. I went to Renaki. I found that trader you mentioned. Oh, yes? Did it help? I haven't found him as observed, if that's what you mean. 6 is still back there. I'm sorry if I sent you astray. I don't have your archaeologist's eye. Another thing. I've been finding some truly ancient sites. Places far out in the reaches that must have been once wealthy. Abandoned. Lost in the clouds. The moons must have drifted away from the rivers, or the rivers drifted away from the moons. Iox is old, there's always finding new layers to this place. Did you know that? Iox has been around forever, it probably all started here. The future or the past? Both. That's why everyone wants to be on Iox. This is where you need to be when the loop closes. Thanks, Huang. I'll let you know what I find. Tell me about the darkness you mentioned. The darkness is coming. And only the vault can turn it back. Heaven's Vault. Oh. Is this the vault that Remba's ghost was talking about? The robot who ran the Empire knew, but they did nothing. If the darkness is dangerous, the robots would have stopped it. They'd have to. Their ethical cores. Their ethical cores are statistical. The robots believe the darkness is necessary, even though the darkness will kill us all. That is why their rule had to end. I will wait here. You don't want to see Miari? That woman is my primary user, Alia. Are you telling me you're afraid of her? If someone had the power to make you destroy yourself, simply by asking you to, would you not be afraid? Take whatever time you want. Tell whatever lies you must. Oh wow. That's a whole nother layer there. Why is 6 not coming over? He's scared of you. Alia! Yes. I tried that word, slicit. The one you said I'd misheard. It does something to the robot, doesn't it? The robots are machines, Alia. They have a few curious features. It's some kind of override to control them with. The ancients who built the robots did not see them as individuals, the way we see them. They made them, and thus they saw them as tools to be fashioned. to be controlled. Or, of course, would you use a tool that could not be controlled? How many words are there like this? I have no idea. Do you know another one? There was something I wanted to ask you. Have you ever heard of the name Heavenswald before? What's that? Heavenswald. I've heard the name before. It's a story from the old sea. It's not important. The old sea? The loop says the old sea never existed. It's only a story. I suppose they don't tell you stories in the orphanage. I would have told you stories if you had been with me. Just tell me. Very well. Once there was an island home to a wild and wonderful people in the middle of the old sea, and it was sinking. How do you sink in space? It had always been sinking. The rocks that formed its cliffs and shores were crumbling. The fertile soil was clawed away grain by the sea wind. But it happened so slowly that people said it was natural. They believed the island would heal like a wound until the night came when the sea crept into their houses and swept their children away. Oh no. The people blamed themselves. They prostrated themselves before altars. They begged for forgiveness, but the sea did not stop. It took their children, then their fields, then all the lower lands. Soon the island was no more than a hill. Kings climbed on kings, all hope was lost. So they felled their last fruit tree to build a boat. The boat was not large, but it was strong enough to sail beyond the edges of the world. No one knew how far it would have to go to find a shore. But the boat was never finished? Not at all. The boat did sail. It leapt beyond the horizon. No one had ever sailed so far. No one knew it would ever land. And the boat's name, they say, was the Heavenswald. Oh. Heavenswald is a ship? It's a story for children, Alia. To make them clean their teeth and weed their potatoes. Nothing more. I'm sorry you didn't get to be a child on Alvarez. Your life here would have been better. Huang told me about an ancient library. Something he read about in the Annals of Maswai, the Library of Future Knowledge. The library is a sacred site for followers of the Loop, Alia. Have you found it? Are you sure it existed? It's quite real. It's out there somewhere. And if you do find it, look yourself up. One day you'll write a volume on what you've learned of our history, and it will be there in the Loop Library. Thank you for the story, Professor. That's alright, Alia. It's good to know you're not too old for stories. Man, I'm keeping her in the dark about a bunch of stuff. One more thing, Alia. The crown. Give it to me. Now. I don't have it. Is that so? I wouldn't lie to you. Would you lie to me? The crown of Iox is not yours to keep, Alia. I don't know what to say here. What happens to the artifact thing? It's important. Somehow. I need to find out more. The curators can take it from here. That is their job. What happens to the artifact I bring you? I never see them again. We study them. There are matters of importance, Alia, that you do not understand. I'm not giving you the crown, Professor. I'm sorry, but I won't. Alia, I've always treated you fairly. I know. Just give me more time. We are all but out of time, Alia. I'm going now, Professor. And if you don't want me back, then fine. Well, we just did that. That was scary. It's like the tree on the lush moon. What does that mean? Indeed, I believe this one may be a clipping from that one. We should leave now. Perhaps we should return to the ship now? Let's get out of here. Yeah, 6 even a living being because he's not afraid of dying. It's weird. I kind of feel more comfortable with her, but she also has her own agenda, so I don't know. It's a little weird. So we lost a bunch of items here. Let's start sailing. I will ready the braces, rogue. Am I a rogue? I thought she was basically treating me like a plebeian, but now she's calling me a rogue. We can just push A a second time without having to put the cursor over. This is such an improvement. Quality of life improvement. We're going right. Go into the... Oh, we can give the controls to NK. Could be Enkai, but I'm so used to Japanese, so NK it is. We... did some Duolingo in Hindi earlier. They use the Latin alphabet a little differently. Dun. Like they have the long vowels and the short vowels, and they always put like a line on top of the vowel to make it a long one. And somehow the E turns into an E just by putting, no, the other way around, an E turns into an E, but it is an I. You turn us right up Earthian dog. Okay, now I'm back to being a plebeian. I'd rather be a rogue. Can I be a rogue again? But yeah, most vowels pretty much behave the way you'd think, but the short E becomes an E somehow, so a little weird. things you just kind of, gotta learn without expectations, Just don't take it personally when things aren't the way you want them to be, They just kind of are. Especially with languages, because there's a whole bunch of stuff in those that doesn't necessarily make sense. Either of the branches leads to our destination from here, Alia. I was really hoping to find an island somewhere. Like a ruin. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Where did I even find that crown? I found it in a chest where the last emperor was pretty much exiled. I wonder if sweep sail is good for making like those last minute turns. I kinda wish there was a map feature. There's no way you could, I mean, you could, if you played this 100 times, you could remember the rivers, I suppose, but that's just not most people, is it? I wonder what a speedrun of this game would look like. Ah, screw this. NK, take over. I do love the waters. The waste. Oh, she just goes to the uncharted waters. Interesting. Go left here. I know a better way. Our route goes right, shortly servant, as should we. Servant's better than dog. Getting stuck on the side of the rivers is super annoying. I wish there was more of a current that kind of pushes you to the middle. Because I don't really ever want to go slow. There appears to be a trail in the water. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Huang told me of something in the Chronicles of Mazwai. Oh, there's a thing. It was an old poem about a sailing ferry path. Or ferry path. I wonder if this is what it was meant to spray in the water. It is certainly not Fury, Alia El Azra. It feels good to be back on a real river. Oh, God. Shut up. I believe that enemy got the point. A wreck. It is a wreck from ancient times, Alia. This should only take a few moments. I found a wood-bound book covered in, I wonder how long it's been there, and there's some writing. So what does it say? I have no idea. Why would I know? I had scribes. Really? That's your excuse for not being able to read? Because you had scribes? That is baloney. That is... Oh wait, so... Lupus history? Story? That would be interesting. Why are there two offs? No, this tick doesn't always mean off. Sometimes it means from. It's confusing. Palace? Temple. Oh, palace is for emperors and temple is for gods. Wait, this is probably all one word, isn't it? History of something path. Something temples path. Wait, let's take out temples and just put in off. I believe you can be confident in your translation for history. Nice. Yeah. So we got... Oh, that is pilgrim. So off pilgrim is pilgrims. I see, I see. History of Pilgrim's Path. I think this was made on the exact site we're after. It must be close by. This should make the site we're hunting easier to find. The path turns left up ahead, as should we. Oh, come on. I was trying not to overturn. One more ruin. I would guess it dates from the earliest days of the nebula. I will investigate. Recovered a piece of chart of a moon. It must have come from somewhere nearby. And here's a painted annotation inside the gap. No life water. This is the end of the longer text. Dying? Starts with, or it could be drown. Huh. No, it has to be dies. Because otherwise, I don't know how the next word would make sense. Is there not a word that starts with water? Actually, that's a good point. A word can't just start with water, can it? Huh. Okay, that's actually my reasoning may have been flawed here. It probably is drown. And then, yeah, but why does it have a, why is there a dot now? This doesn't work. Oh, what? What does that mean at the end? It's gods or off gods? Or doing off gods? I'm just realizing that a god is a person that is, like, intelligent, I guess. There's an is. Can't overlook that. Drown. What was vertical light? Yeah, that's probably just one word right there. I don't know, I'm not happy with this drown situation. The then could work over here. Oh, that's an in. Drown in light? Oh, stars, vertical light. Come on. Drown in stars is... So wait, that's a noun of a verb. Yeah, this doesn't work. He actually wanted me to take it out, that's funny. I can add my translation for drown. I mean, obviously. What do we have? Freedom? Door? Off gods, doing off god. Yeah, blessing actually makes sense. Drown in the stars is blessing. What? I don't see how it means freedom. I'm gonna go with bliss. Oh wait, yeah, this is bliss. Does drown in stars and blessing make sense? And Kay doesn't know the writing. That is such a weak move. I don't know. So we're on the right track. This will make the exact spot we're currently after easier to locate. You should go right shortly. Ah yeah, there's another airless shipwreck a short distance away on the right. Variable data suggests that the site of the ancient library should be in this vicinity. We are leaving the vicinity of the site of the ancient library, Alia Elastra. You told me to go right. Don't you say it. Can you see it? That must be hidden among these clouds, Elborathan and Rat. So how do we find it? Oh, there's a thing. I simply don't know, Alia. I suggest we look. A ruin. It is a ruin from the earliest days of the nebula. Why don't you wait? I found a small book just floating out there. And there's some writing on the cover. Score. I don't actually know what do is means. Act are, we act are. Above works. And gods. Or off gods. Maybe godly actually. Oh! Do these lines go in different directions? I never paid attention to that. I'm convinced my translation for above. Well, okay. But that was an obvious one. We actually have is in a word. Oh my god, what's happening? Defend. Huh? Belong? That means defend. A place of action is defend. I'll just say belong. We belong with gods. We are defend with gods. Sure, I can almost kind of see that. A holy book. I wonder exactly what gods they had. I think this comes from the place we're after. Must be nearly there. Should make the site we're looking for easier to find. Oh god, I have to take a left here. No, come. Ah, it happened again. Does that have to be the same button? Last time you said shorter route to the left, didn't you? Or I don't remember now. So this is the tree. Then just hold my ship around with skill, vigor, and speed. Where 6 had been cautious, she was reckless. Where 6 had been uncertain, she was fierce. She treated it like a hacksaw, or a hunting dog, or a tiresome lover. This is a region of minor flow once more, Alia. Disregard the next turning, gutter rat. Elberth, and some distance away up ahead, a ruin of some sort. I just followed the arrows, I didn't really know what she meant. So which way do we go? I believe there's a very gentle force here. Just enough to sail. It may lead somewhere, it may not. This site appears to date from ancient times. This should only take a few moments. I recovered a shredded nebula map. I wonder how long it's been out there. Looks like there's something marked around. Temple of Gods. Wait. Welcomes. You. What is welcome made out of? It's we, and then a bunch of, and those two characters. Oh, and then there's also an act before it. Where's you? Oh, there. Only now? Temple I've been using since the beginning. What's happening? Temple of the Goddess welcomes you. Are there any male gods? I've got a good feeling about the out. I'd say this was made on the site we're searching for. Must be nearby. Should take the site we're looking for, easier to find. What's wrong with the river here? The current in these regions are unusually weak. The rivers here are losing their integrity. Perhaps that is how the site of the ancient library was lost. You will need to turn right momentarily, Alia. She has such a split way of addressing me. She's either calling me a rat or a dog, and then suddenly she calls me by name. Feels good to be back on the real... I believe that enemy got the point. Structures have long since fallen apart. The rivers have washed this place clean. Oh wow. A ruin with nothing. I'm not sure if I've seen that ever. We be sailing, sailing, we be steer left, Alia. Ah, oh, come on. One more ruin. A wreck! I would guess it dates from the earliest days of the Nebula Child. I will investigate. I found a scratched golden compass just lying out there. On the casing, here's some etched carvings. This one is a broken. Good chickers. So that is not I. These makes enough sense. And that's all I got. Oh yeah, speak works. Wait, speak? Really? How did I come to that conclusion? Apart, speak. What am I not seeing? Oh. Thought it didn't work. That translation is clearly incorrect. There must be another... Oh, there's no these in this. I speak truth. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yay, that's very nice. That's complete. I speak the truth. We're getting words. Getting them words. I think the direction of this place we're after. My opinions will make the exact route we're currently after easier to locate. There appears to be a trail in the river. I don't know what that means. Oh, you mean down here? There's some kind of ruin some distance away. Ahead. Are we sailing around in circles? Not if we follow the path. The sparkles appear to be settling by our passing Alberethian dag. We are sweeping them away as we sail. The ruins here appear to date from an ancient time, Alia. Now what? I recovered a crumbling scroll, blank except for some tiny calculations. It must be likely here somewhere close to here. This is stained. So we got no at the end. At least you're correct with no. Speak, that means speak. So then we got speak and don't speak at the end. I also have 2 colons. Like, what's a noun of speak? Is it a word? Don't speak words. So, knowledge, vertical, knowledge, height, speak, don't speak. I'm just gonna go with obedience. Or, read is no. Just as likely. I'll go with obedience. I think this comes from the same place we're after. Must be nearly there. This should make the site we're hunting easier to find. Sailin', sailin', we go sailin'. Oh my god, what's happening? Just, didn't I go down here before? Or is there a whole nother place I didn't go to? Wait, what? Which way are you supposed to go here? I'll push nothing and I end up... If I merge right... Oh, now it's fine. Maybe that's all they meant. Nah, I don't know. Believe that enemy got the point. I found a battered brass sextant. I wonder how long it's been there. What's a sextant? I never looked it up. This thing's just gonna spawn more and more ruins until I find the thing. I recovered an age chart of the river. It must have come from somewhere nearby. This will make the exact spot we're currently after easier to locate. Pass control to NK. I don't know what's she gonna do. I want to see them drop an anchor to stay there. I found a typeset book found in leather, just floating there, along the spine and some writings. You are my fire. Oh wait, the U doesn't work. What else uses a U? Your. No wait, the N doesn't work. Temple totally works. Oh, half. That thing just means half. You have temple. Yay. Inside makes sense. You have temple inside your heart. I'd say these were made off the site where I'm searching after. Must be a host by. It should make it easier to find. Will I ever find it though? Do not say your favorite line, don't do it. It's a better way to the right. Oh my goodness. Where are we going? Oh, this might be it actually. Or? Our route goes left. Kind captain. Was that a split? Oh my god, are we at a moon? A ruin! I would love to get dates from the early stages of the nebula. This should only take a few moments. That's not the moon! I recovered a silver compass embossed with an outline of wing. I wonder how long it's been there. The casing has been carved. This one's several words. Winds. Us. So we can't make out of it. And it ends in like flow or something. It could be cup, sure. It can't be us. It can be off us. Or as us. Let's just try as us, I guess. Oh my god, why so? Because it's the wrong symbol, that's why. So yeah, there's two makes in here. Whence make whole us. I thought that would fail me. Oh, I can still put this in here. Not enough information, gosh. That's good news, I guess. Rod goes left shortly. Oh, wait. We got there. I don't know, this was among the longest times looking for an island. Not sure if it's the very longest. Should be in the top 2 though. Just, oh my god. Did I fail? Dude, where's this island? A bleached roll of paper. I wonder how long it's been out there. And there's some writing on it. Oh, if it's bleached though. What does say not say mean? Wait, that's fire? Oh. That's fire. Oh, obedience. What else do we need? Oh, under, yeah. It's another one of those where I don't have all the information I need. Not going path under. That's all I can think of. I could still change my mind, but do wonder then fire and obedience me. Will it though? That's an island up ahead. You should go right momentarily. How long have I been looking for this moon? Jeez. Where is the moon? Are you kidding me? You told me to go this way. We're back in the search zone, fool. Which way, NK? I don't know. I let navigators do the navigating, and sailors do the sailing, and scribes do the reading and writing. Seem to have not been down either of these paths before, yeah. Is it? I just had to take the left at the beginning. You always told me to go right at the start. God, Will the books here tell the future as Huang believes? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Open sands and deathly silence.
I think we're gonna
This
call it
place
here.
was so old even the ghosts had died.
Oh wow, we're actually 2 hours in. Oh goodness. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have an awesome evening, day, morning, weekend, in that order. Brukel out. Woohoo.